And we are live. I'm going to start this real quick. Say hello, Ted. Just to say hello.
Woo!
Turn that off. Hey, Gage. The podcast will start momentarily in about 6 minutes, my friend. So be sure to stay tuned, okay?
Haha, get fucked. Oh, you're gonna get boned. It's gonna be good, nigga.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Alright.
In about 6 minutes, Gage. At 5 o'clock my time, which is for Eastern, it'll be about 8 o'clock.
User joined your channel.
Hey, there's Ken.
I was in a minute.
That's fine. I'm giving 5 p.m. Hopefully not before I get back from parkour. Beanie, when are you getting back from parkour? Because we're starting in 5 minutes, my friend. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys doing good?
Guys, no, I can't check chat either.
Well, I'm checking. I'm checking the chat.
Yeah, it's just.
Looks like the NIGHTBOT's not going to be here. He's probably going to come a little later. That's fine.
It's so weird. They're not attacking the fucking medics.
By the way, how's our microphone levels, everybody? I am streaming after this, and you should know, Beanie, I am already buzzed. It's going to be a drunk stream later.
Lightweight.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we still need to do that as a song, I swear. It's just all of us making it into a proper full song.
Dun, 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 dun. I know! I'm gonna be saying about that in the chat. Don't say anything yet. I want to keep this a surprise from people. Oh, excuse me. At least from the guys that are in the stream right now. So if you have anybody that's gonna like the podcast, go ahead and tell them about it, because it will start in 3 minutes. By the way, Beanie, I don't remember too much of the drunk stream last time. How was I?
Fucking drunk.
No shit.
I was there in the morning. You were fucking drunk to the hell.
I just realized I have a whole hamburger I did not eat.
Like, you were slurring every fucking word almost.
What time did I start the stream?
I don't fucking know. Remember, I got in like just before I went to bed because it was early in the morning, my time.
Oh yeah. We lost quite a few matches on Rock Lake? Well, shit.
Yes, you did. because you were so drunk.
I'm sorry. I need my timer.
Oh fuck, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Okay, T-minus 1 minute, folks. So stay tuned to the Rocket Lounge podcast. We will be starting momentarily.
You know what you need to do, Richard?
What's that?
Have a soundboard that just has a timer as well that goes down whenever we're doing this stuff.
Probably. That'll be for later on. I just enjoy doing these podcasts live streamed.
I know. Honestly, they're better as well.
I remember the CSGO, Beanie. I remember the CSGO. But I also remember just abruptly just ending the stream like, I'm fucking tired. So I just ended it. Once the song's in, I'm gonna start the live stream, folks. So it's in a few seconds.
Right now, Richard, do you like Monster Hunter?
I have it on the DS, but yeah.
You get Tokiden too.
Alright. You boys ready?
Yep.
Ted?
I suppose I'll see.
Alright, let's see if we can get this doing.
Aw.
Here we go.
We've got another 25 minutes.
Quiet. Quiet
Oh.
on the set. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. We're gonna go ahead and start. Just shut the fuck up. And...
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Okay.
I would click, but I can't. Oh god.
It's fine. Here we go. Hold on. Shut up for like 3 seconds.
No.
This podcast was recorded on March 27th, 2017. Thanks for watching. And this is episode 5 of the Rocket Lounge podcast. I'd like to thank anybody who is on. I think it's just Beanie and Gage at the moment. But this is another podcast. Sorry for it being on Monday, but nobody was really on Saturday, so I decided to push it a little forward to today. I mean, why not have podcasts on Mondays? I mean, you got nothing better to do, and you're like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Mondays, right? Well, it's a perfect time for a podcast. Ain't that right? Why don't we go ahead and start with introductions, my friendly amigos. I've got only 2 people here, but there is some more might change later. We've got Farmer Ted, who's currently playing, I think, STARCRAFT.
Woo!
We've
Yeah.
got Lord Von Kane, the Brit you love to hate.
The best and the friendliest.
Oh, I gotta tell Ted about a certain thing. Yes.
Yeah, sure do.
You're gonna get triggered, Ted. A lot.
Oh god.
I have a fan club.
Yeah. That's fine, Beanie.
What?
You could probably see this a little later. Will be uploaded. So, let's do the fuck. I forgot my introduction. And your faithful captain, me, Richie. So, I did a drunk stream the other day. When was it, Kane? Was it Friday night? Saturday?
Like that.
I think it was Saturday night. Got pretty plastered. A lot of fun. We played a lot of Rocket League. Everybody loved it. We had a good time. I remember playing a lot of CSGO, but then I remembered, like, just blacking out after that. So I thought, I deleted the stream, actually, because we used a lot of copyrighted music. I do that from time to time. But, regardless. So, during the stream, Ted, guess what happened that I noticed that was quite disturbing?
What? You lost all the ale?
No, even worse, my friend.
Lost the rum?
We have people that are fans of the Brit.
Well, I guess everyone has to like shit posting every now and then, man.
Hey. Shit posting is great. I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Not the reaction I was expecting, but okay.
Shit posting and shit posting.
Yes,
You're the
shit is
latter.
too, shit fuck. Well, there's actually quite a few people that enjoy the Brit, and that kind of came as a shock to me in my drunken stupor. So
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
like, fuck.
I'm not even drunk.
I thought it was the booze talking, or I thought I was looking at text like that can't be right. That must say hate, right? So that came as a shock, and I guess Kane's doing well for himself. He doesn't need us. Bye, Kane. You can run the channel by yourself.
Fine, I will.
Does this mean I get to deport him?
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. No. Not Ted.
Yes.
Anyway,
Not Trump yet.
why don't we get on to some of the topics we wanted to talk about today. And sorry if you hear me eating, but I'm eating McDonald's because I'm kind of hungry. And
Fat
buzzed.
lady shit.
Whatever.
I was about to make some popcorn myself.
So,
You know what,
You know,
Kane?
so
I want you this one
unprofessional.
time to take lead.
So fucking
Be right back.
unprofessional. So,
oh shit!
so
I forgot to start my timer
This
for my
is
stream.
so fucking unprofessional. Holy shit.
We don't
God.
need to be unprofessional. I mean, we could be unprofessional. I want that for the podcast. I want it to just be a discussion sometimes. That's kind of. I want to change it to a little bit of that. We can have a topic. That's fine. But I want to change it to like, hey, how was our week? What kind of stupid shit happened in our week?
Well, that's fine if we had a proper official podcast. We're thinking I might do that instead. Yeah. Anyway.
Wow. Wow.
Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Get it right.
Wow.
I'm
Just
a professional
wow.
one
Get the
here.
fuck out. Just get the fuck out.
Look at me, Richard. I'm the captain now.
You're not the captain. You're the fucker now.
Vote 1 if you want Kane to be the captain.
No. We don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that because I'll fucking sink the ship down really fucking fast.
You
Even
fucking
I
go,
know.
ooh, what does the helm do? He's gonna
Yeah.
crash!
I fucking recreate the Titanic.
Exactly. Well, you'll recreate the Titanic, but like in record time.
Yeah, I do it in the first fucking week.
First fucking day.
No, it'll be a
Ooh,
week.
I like that, Beanie. Vote 69 for Richie. You know you want that. Depending on the person, I should say. If you're under 18, I'm sorry, you can't vote.
Yeah, Richard wants the D.
I want the legal D, not the illegal D.
That is the true statement you got there.
Well, I mean, you got to keep it legal, right? That should be a T-shirt. Got to keep it legal.
Yeah, you need to make that t-shirt. Fucking lines Richard said.
It's like, don't talk to me if you're not 18.
What the hell did I step back into?
You don't want to know. All right, first topic. Let's talk about a little slower to start. We've got Dark Souls 3 DLC, The Ring City, coming up tomorrow, or should I say tonight?
It's
For
already
all
out.
you Dark Souls 3 players, it's already out?
It's already out.
All right, well, it's already out. Holy
That's
shit.
me.
I guess I can play it probably. I'm pretty sure my thing can handle it.
You guys will be playing.
I should
for me.
probably start it tonight, to be honest.
Like I said, like I'm gonna say, you guys will be playing it because I won't be playing it until I get controller because I want to
Are you
experience that.
sure
I'm
it's
sorry.
already for the US, Kane? Because it's still not the 28th.
It's already out for me.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
already
take
the
your 5
28th for
hours
you,
ahead.
isn't it?
No. It's already out and installed.
Yeah.
Like it's installed on my PC.
But is it playable?
Oh, well, let me check my fucking thing
I haven't
then.
played it. It's in my.
Huh.
It's in my.
Well, there's a
DLC
difference
list.
between being downloaded and being playable, you fuck.
Added the 24th. But it's not installed yet. That must be the update I'm doing then.
Yeah. that's what
Maybe
it
he's
is.
right. Damn.
Like, go to the Steam store.
Damn
and
it.
Check.
I wanted to fucking beat the rest of the shit first and then go through
Well, no,
it.
aren't we using our hold on, Ted. Aren't we using our mains for the DLC?
Yes, but the problem is, remember my shit got wiped. I lost all my
Oh,
saves,
God, yeah,
so this
you
is
lost
my
all
only
your-
guy. Yeah, I wanted 100% everything that I could do in one playthrough and then go into the fucking DLC tomorrow.
I'm sorry, my son.
Well, you guys can go. You guys can go into DLC tomorrow anyway because I won't be doing it until.
Well, I gotta
the
work like
controller.
at 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I'll be streaming like at 4 for sure. My
I think
time.
Kane lost the importance of that message. I'm saying, if it's out today, I can't accomplish what I want to accomplish, so I can be ready for it tomorrow.
I know.
Ah!
So should
It's
I
okay,
hold
Ted.
back from playing it tonight, Ted?
No, I mean...
I mean, I could play Rocket League
online-
tonight. I could do another drinking Rocket League game.
I mean... if
I
it's
want
online
to.
and
We
then
can just do
cool with
experience it with you. Because, you know, it's
Pull the
only just begun.
it. Well, here's what my plan was. I was going to completely wipe out Ashes and get all this shit from there, and tonight, and then just tomorrow play
I'll
it.
just wait for
But
you guys.
If it's short enough, I can do Ashes and then start Ring City tonight. If it is out.
I mean, if you don't sleep, yeah. Do you know how long it took us for the last time on the other DLC?
Well, I'm already through most of Ashes. All I got left is like the bosses, pretty much. Because I've gone through the city.
Ashes.
I've gone through Church. Yeah, the Ashes of Aryan.
Ashes took us over 5 hours.
It wasn't that long.
The whole live stream we did was 5 hours.
Yeah, but we know what we're doing now.
Yeah, don't forget that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what you're doing. It could change a lot of things. Like I said, I didn't know
It's
what
not
I'm
so
doing.
much looking.
Yeah, since I didn't know what I was doing with the first time I played through Dark Souls 3, it took me a long time to do it. I can finish the game in 10 hours.
Yeah, so there's a lot of time reduction because you're no longer exploring and appreciating it so much as you're just going through the motions.
Yeah, which is why it'd be perfect by the time I get a controller, we can all do a fresh with all the DLC and whatnot.
Speaking of Dark Souls 3
Well, I'm
DLC,
sorry, King. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just letting you know that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do
it. Like, I don't mind you guys go ahead and do it, but I want to experience the entire game on a new account.
Well,
one playthrough.
Yeah.
like I said, speaking of Dark Souls 3 DLC, I'd like to take this time for... Alright, Ted. I'd like to take this time to say, what are our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations for what we want in this DLC? Kane, since you're going to be the only one here, as well as me for now, what do you feel, what do you want from this DLC? What's the most thing, like, say this would be the last only... Shut up! Just shut up with that shit. Let's just say, for fucking time's sake. You can argue with me later about this. This is the last DLC, last story, anything, whatever. They're not making any more games with anybody, new directors or anything. Shut up. What do you want for sure to happen in this DLC?
The first thing is to sum up the whole the Undead Curse for starters, have an actual fucking conclusion, not just another recycle.
What do you mean by actual conclusion? Like, to what exactly?
He wants to see an Age of Man.
Yeah, I don't want an Age of Darkness, I want an Age of Man. Not an Age of Fire, I wanted the end. I want the cycle to probably end and be a satisfying conclusion.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He wants the bonfire to stop being lit. He wants to see, I believe it's the Hollows in Londor take over, pretty much.
I also want this DLC to be an expansion to the whole Londor end of things. I want to see more and more about that. I want to see more information.
That being said, I don't think we're going to the Londor. Well, I think it's New Londor. We're not going there because the description does not fucking jive with me. It doesn't speak Londor at all.
I wouldn't know. Like I said, I'm like, if you guys seen Good Burger, I don't know if you're too young for that in the audience, but I'm like Ed when he's looking at the fucking contract. I'm like, yep. When I see these images of Dark Souls in the trailer, I'm like, yep, I know some of these images, these references, but not fully. So I'm just here for the ride. I don't really care too much.
So the problem with me is that I actually played a lot of...
yeah, you and Ted are like this, so is Dylan.
No, I played a religious amount of Dark Souls, but I also read the shit out of the Berserk manga.
Right.
So, I see, instead of like references that Ted would not get, I see it as references to Berserk. There were so many references in
Careful what you say, they might be your last Persian.
There's a reference for Berserk in that sentence, by the way.
Well, I don't want to... I wish I could say some of this. I already told you this in the group chat, didn't I? Oh no, you deleted it. What? I can't say it. You deleted that message on Facebook.
Yeah. If it was a spoiler...
Let's just say I'm excited if it's exactly what I thought it would be.
Okay, that's all I need to hear. I don't want to hear nothing else. Be right back again and get my popcorn.
God damn it, Dad, seriously.
Since he's gone, I can tell you, Kane. I saw references to the Firstborn. I saw references to the Dark Sign, for sure.
You told me about the Dark Sign reference.
Yeah. There's a Dark Sign. There's a monster with like a Dark Sign on it.
That same monster is the one holding the giant flame sword, which is... I'm more interested in... I do know one thing I'm going to be doing the moment I get into the DLC. I'm going to be reading all the descriptions and whatnot. But I think I'm going to be going through all single player, to be honest.
Or you could just watch Vati's videos.
I've been avoiding them because they do a lot of spoilers, and
he was debating. If you follow his Twitter, he was debating on putting a a video out before the DLC came. I don't know if he did or not yet, but
there is a video on one of the things.
Okay, then I guess he released it. But yeah, like I gotta catch up on a few of his videos because they're very, very good with Dark Souls lore. But yeah, like I really hope. I could swear I saw something like an egg shape, and it looked like what's Gwyn's daughter's name?
Guinevere.
So it looked like her, but it could have been the mom before, like the statue from Dark Souls 1 if you saw it. Who's holding the firstborn.
Our view on Guinevere is what Gwendolyn's view on her is. We don't actually officially know what Guinevere looks like.
There was a statue though that kind of made it look like that, right? Like it showed a statue of mom holding a thing. That's fine and dandy, but I saw that statue in there holding like an egg, but it looked like Guinevere, to be honest.
So, yeah,
and the egg was broken. And I also saw, you remember the boss? What was his name? The one that you says is the firstborn. The Dragon King.
Oh yeah. The nameless king.
Yeah, nameless king.
He is the firstborn. I'm sorry.
No. There's too much innuendo in there where it could be him. It's just like laid out there, and I don't believe it. He's not my president. Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
He's not my firstborn.
Not my firstborn. There you go. Name is King, not my firstborn. That could be a t-shirt.
I need to be a baby slur.
Not my firstborn. I would gladly.
You need to be slur in a diaper doing the Y.
Solaire is the only way to go, I'm sorry. But it looked like the Nameless King was there like in a desert kind of sand where he was reaching out to, like, say, the player in a cutscene. That's the only thing that scares me. Like, they could potentially make him the firstborn based on that cutscene. My own fucking assumptions.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. It's like they said, "Hey, Ruchi, you could have this image of Solaire possibly being the fucking firstborn, or you can have this image of saying fuck you." I'm like, okay, fuck you.
But yeah, since I want to go back to the subject, what I want in this DLC.
Yeah.
What I wish was they do with that. I have a feeling they won't, because hey, they already have the ending. It's the ending of Dark Souls 3. It's one of the 3 ones. My personal favorite one is the human one, which I don't know if you got that in one ending yet.
I don't believe I did.
You should do that one. It's a really good ending. But what I personally want in this DLC, specifically just only in this DLC, is to go back to Londor, just cover the dark end of stuff. Get some more good spells. I have seen one miracle spell, because I don't mind spoiling weapons and items to myself. It's fine. That spell is interesting. I'm not going to spoil it.
It's just what he wants to see.
That spell is interesting, and I hope there's more spells like it, because I won't. The biggest problem with Dark Souls for me right now is magic is kind of meh. It's always single target. There's not much choice. It's always going to be doing this. They're all going to be doing the same thing.
Let me ask Michael this. Michael, you played Demon Souls and Dark Souls 3, so come here real quick. Sorry, folks. I just need to ask Michael. Or for those that don't know, I have a brother. He's a laughing ghost that you might see from time to time. So right here, Michael. Tell me.
You're also going to get good.
1 second. That goes in your right ear. Tell me, you played Demon Souls, so was the magic better on Demon Souls or Dark Souls 3? Like, did you think the magic there was a little lackluster? Like Kane said?
Some baby making music right here.
Well, that's what the stream's listening to. Yeah, but go ahead.
You said magic?
Yeah, like, did you think there was not enough, like, pizzazz, or like, what? How did you describe it?
I think it meant more in Demon Souls than it did in Dark Souls 3. Like,
the problem with magic currently, it's not variety. It's just they're doing the same kind of thing. It's always single target. It's not much difference between each one. They're doing a very similar thing, which just don't seem.
Well, you also have to think about it. Demon Souls is like one of the first games that they made in that whole like Dark Souls realm. So that was their first approach with magic.
I'm on about Dark Souls 3. The recent one, the magic is mad.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. I think Demon Souls Demon Souls did better on magic than Dark Souls 3, but I still enjoyed the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, I still enjoyed it. Like, give Power Man an example.
Yeah.
Like, there may be 2 spells that are completely different. The rest of them is throw a slightly larger fireball. That's maybe slightly arcs or maybe doesn't arc.
Well, if you take the soul spells, there's quite a bit of soul in there. Like I know Dark Souls 2 focused a little more on flame.
No, what I mean in how magic works, that's what I mean. There isn't much difference. Like with Pyromancy, for example, it's throw a fireball. There's only 2 spells that I know of that are completely different. I'm not on about, and I mean offensive spell, you're not on about buff spell. It's the Fire Serpent, which, hey, it's a column of fire in a serpent-like form. Or my favourite one, which is, remember them, Ted? The one when you punch someone in the stomach?
Sacred Flame?
I think that's my flame. Yeah, Sacred Flame. When you punch them in the stomach, set them on fire, and you basically implode them from outside.
It's like something like overheat or something like that?
No, it's Sacred Flame.
See, I think, okay, so Demon Souls, I think the mechanics of like the magic and stuff was a lot better, but Dark Souls 3 had a better variety of different like spells and shit that you can do.
There is more, but it's more of the same kind of thing.
Do you feel they were the same, Michael? Like a lot of the Souls? When I saw Michael play,
I mean, my whole build-up was like beating that. I mostly did magic anyways. Beat the shit out of that motherfucker.
I didn't touch miracles, but the majority of the magic has always been the same. You point, it pews, it goes in one direction. It's either a spray spell, it's either a laser spell,
that ice spear thing where if the guy comes near you, it just shoots at them.
If it's magic from the DLCs, I haven't touched those yet, so please don't spoil them for me. The only one from the DLC I know about is the miracle that basically a laser disc. That's the only DLC magic I know.
One second. Alright, Beanie. See you later, man. Alright, go ahead.
See you, Beanie. I know this much for miracles, at least in Dark Souls 3. Well, throughout the whole series for Souls, it makes sense why it's been on the decline, because the gods that they pray to with those miracles, well, their strength is definitely slipping away, and the fire is getting more and more dwindled, so it makes sense on the lore aspect why
on the lore aspect, but mechanics-wise, there isn't much different. Like, with miracles, it's mainly buffs and debuffs, which, that is fine.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But the offensive spells for miracles are very, very, very lackluster. You have, basically, throw a lightning spear, or an AoE pulse. And
I think there was possibly more growth and diversity of spells when it came to 2. However, that's kind of a cop-out, because in Dark Souls 1, again, it's the first game. Well, not including Demon Souls, it's the first one that really had that, where they branched out with it.
Yeah.
So, of course, you're going to see more growth and uniqueness with their second rendition of it. But, yeah.
Okay.
I do agree with that point.
Right, with what my main wanting for the DLC is to add more variety. Just makes magic builds more versatile and more viable. And same with archer builds. I mean, they have changed it from 1 and 2, where with archers it's literally a sight item. You want to shoot it from a long distance. I'm actually planning on doing a build for Dark Souls 3 just basically archer, bow and arrow, all the time. So probably short bow for the rapid fire, and then work around that.
Okay.
To see how that works.
Well, you should probably record that for later. Yeah, let me sign up for Michael real quick here. Is there anything we want to talk about else regarding the spells with it before I send Michael off? Do you have anything to add, Michael? Like, do you think?
I love the shit out of Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3. Did you think Demon Souls 1 was better or 3? Just as I say, we won't get into it.
3 was a finely tuned. Better than Demon Souls, in my opinion.
Because the beginning area was a lot like Demon Souls from what I saw you play, especially that start area where you like kind of go to a certain area instead of actually walking there.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. All right then. Then I want to thank Michael, or should I say, Laughing Ghost.
Oh, wow.
I'll use his call sign so he can go back to what he was doing, and we can continue on to this discussion.
We'll save the next topic for about 2 or so minutes. That way I can have my full attention and, well, Ben wants to talk about it.
Okay, well, let's see.
Doctor's not good enough for
well,
you.
we still have you, Ted. What do you want to see in this DLC?
What I want to see in this DLC? What was Kane's answer? Because I only got the half of it because I was getting my
the majority of my answer was just more versatility in what's there. In equipment, in magics and stuff, and seeing Londo as well. It's mainly seeing Londo and versatility in equipment and whatnot.
What'd you say, Ricky?
You guys know exactly what I want to see. I just want to see the one and
I
only
know.
Solaire be proclaimed the King of the North, the Warden of the North. Just kidding. I want to see him as the firstborn. Anything to debunk that that the nameless king is off, and that Solaire is our Lord and Savior. He is my firstborn.
No, shut the fuck up.
You
Not
missed
my
it, Ted.
firstborn.
Like I said that. Like we're gonna make it a T-shirt now. So it's gonna be like not my president, but not my firstborn.
Oh god.
Not my firstborn,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
And I want a baby Solaire in a diaper on it. doing
Oh, like the Star Child?
yeah. Not my star child either.
Oh god.
God damn it.
Not my emperor.
Not my There's a lot of heresy going on, and I don't like it.
No, that's what I'm here for. I'm a heretic.
Well, anyway, I really want to see exactly just a lot of that. I also want to see a conclusion more towards. From what I saw, I'm not going to spoil too much, Ted. I'm going to do like a little subtle hint of what I saw in the trailer. There's a lot.
Objectively what you want.
There's a lot better boss fights from what I saw. It looks like there's a lot more too in this DLC, which is good.
Oh yeah, that's something I want as well. More boss fights.
This game?
Just a better.
For this DLC,
better
yes,
point
it looks like
here.
there's a lot more boss fights, Ted.
Let me go on a tangent here. But this is something important. I've been playing Ashes of Ariandel. Before I lost all my saves, I was, pretty leveled up and ready to go. This time around, okay, I'm looking up shit, trying to get shit done, and I see the recommended level on the wiki page.
Oh god.
Guess what the level is, Kane?
Don't tell me.
60 to 70. I'm going in there with 151, and they're putting the fucking pain on my asshole like never before.
Wait,
Now,
on
if I
Ashes
know
of
from-
Ariandel.
If I know from,
On Ashes DLC.
yes, on Ashes.
Oh, yeah,
I know
because my
from.
fucking main's like close to 150 also.
Yeah. It's painful. Now, if I know from, and if this is going to be the last DLC for a very long time, if not the very last thing for Dark Souls, that we're going to see from them as developers,
Oh god, I think I know what's coming.
our assholes have not been prepared for this kind of shitstorm that's coming.
What's the recommended
it's just
deal?
not gonna
What's
be
the
ready.
recommended level for this one?
Probably at least 100. I think it's at least 100.
Oh, you didn't look it up?
Like, endgame characters, you have to be ready to do
Can
this shit.
Can you look it up for us, please?
Nope. I'm in the middle
God
of a
damn it.
thing.
You're playing
I'm
the
sorry.
game,
was
aren't
100.
you?
I'm playing Tokudan, and I haven't required my attention.
Really? I
I'll
swear to God,
look-
I would have thought you would have been playing fucking Final Fantasy.
I'll
No.
look up the level.
So you could see how much butt fucked we are. The main thing that hurt me, besides I realized I can use just the fucking pike, was the goddamn guy who was wielding the damn onyx blade.
I haven't. Remember, I haven't played the DLC yet.
You're not gonna realize it just from me saying this. He's just a fucking hard end. You know how you have to fight certain NPCs by yourself, Kane?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it took me fucking over an hour just to kill this guy. Until I realized I could just use the goddamn pike, and that was a little easier. Like, because I was just slamming down my goddamn weapon.
So, even if I don't have an official statement, here's what I can tell you this much. If I'm having a hard as fucking time with a plus 100 level character when it's recommended to be 60 or 70,
Right?
Gage, this is going to be like reckoning upon your asshole. Because if it's at least 100 level, recommendation, minimum,
Is it?
oh my god. Well, I'm saying, people who got access to the DLC early.
Alright, so, let's see.
25.
So, we'll
That
take
was
it as
hard.
this. 70, the first one was recommended level 70, you said, right?
60, 70.
60, 70. Okay, so let's just say
Just
double
bear
it.
in mind, when
Which
it's
is basically
recommended,
what our level was, 150. So if it's 100, we gotta be at least
We were
fucking
getting trashed.
200. We had to be at least 200 for this DLC.
Just remember, you didn't have the cane with you.
Or, you're right. I'm glad we didn't have the cane with us.
No, to be honest, it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to enjoy the shit out of these DLC, best for the difficulty. If they're as hard as you say they are,
Yeah.
don't forget you were playing a new game plus and whatnot.
That is
I
true.
was not playing the New Game Plus. I'm still on
True.
my first one.
Who did you? No, I mean at the time when Ashes was doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm not doing new. I haven't gone
Who-
to New Game on mine.
Who was host?
I was.
Okay, then it would be first game then.
Well, actually, we all technically did ours, but for the most part, it was me.
But whoever was hosting, it goes to the new game.
Right.
So that's why that's why things would be a lot harder for if Ted was hosting compared to you.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's just that there's so many things in there that really butt fuck you, especially the bird things. And I'm not gonna say.
I'm gonna be
too much
honest.
more.
I'm probably gonna sound like a complete pompous cunt when I say this, but I
It's
think
a lot
it's
of piercing damage in that fucking DLC.
I don't think
It's so much piercing. I hate it.
Again, I think I'm gonna sound like a complete twat when I say this, but I don't think it's
You good?
really hard. But no, I'm
Humanity
kind of
restored.
saying that, but I'm not saying that completely because I think it's the
Well,
whole it's
say
the
this
whole. You haven't learned the animations, so it's a lot harder. For the
Well,
first
you guys
time.
are more into it than I am. I'm just like
You
I said.
reduced it to
I'm
its
here
most
for
basic form.
the ride. I'm here
Yeah.
for the ride.
Reduce it to its most basic form. You can say it to anything, and it's very true of this game. Souls is very for that. I mean, as soon as you learn the animation and the style and the pattern, it's easy as shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game is
However-
very punishing. That's the
I will say this DLC is more punishing than the vanilla game. Rightly so. So I'm expecting this Ring City be like kick down the door kind of punishing. Like this is going to be the swan song crescendo we've been wanting.
Oh yeah, I will. if it's like that, then I'll be happy.
I hope it's as masochistic as I want it to be.
Yeah. When I do the tea room, hopefully by that time I have played it, and I want our pop-up boards on that by that then. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
something for the future.
Well, I'll have to say that for the future then. All right,
What
then
does
I
Ted
guess
want?
that's a good time to put a plug in that one. Why don't we go ahead and
okay.
put on to the... Well, do we have any other final thoughts on the DLC before we move on?
Well, what Ted would want from this DLC, it's really open-ended because there's a lot of things I could want, but say variety is always a good thing.
Yeah.
As for
And
story,
it looks like we are getting it with these boss fights that I saw.
yeah, that too, but also like weapons and builds and all that. But as for the story, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted as to what I want for an actual ending, if you can call it that.
Right.
I wouldn't mind something that, if it does it right, goes full circle with the game. But I also wouldn't mind something that completely ends it in a way that's satisfying.
How great would it be if they
However-
brought back Quinn?
Well, technically they already did, but yeah.
Well,
I mean, I
you know what
get what you mean. Yeah. That'd be badass as fuck, but I don't know how they pull it off.
Oh, what if we fought the
I
Lord
do
of Cinder and Gwyn at the same time?
Marie?
That'd be kind of weird, but...
I
you
do
know.
believe we're going to see the origin of the dark side for sure. Because
Oh, yeah, that-
the name, the logo, fucking... it screams that to me. Because in every freaking Dark Souls game, if I'm not mistaken, that damn circle has been there the entire fucking way. Always get the dark sign. And it's the same fucking shape. And if you look down upon it like a bird's eye view, it's like a city with fucking torches on it. So I'm really expecting to see something with the origin of the dark sign here. But as
Maybe
for an
that.
end, I don't know. I think
That's probably why it's
I
called the
think it's
Ring
going to
City.
be open-ended.
Get it? The ring?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even if
So
I'm
the
wrong,
whole
though.
thing was just... Maybe it was just a bunch of type of people. A certain type of people.
Oh god, full circle. That's a pun right there. Rings.
Yeah. God damn it.
But yeah.
Okay, well then, whatever we face, we'll see it in a short couple of hours, for sure tomorrow. So be sure to look out for the live stream that I will be doing when I get out of work. I'll be doing it probably around 4 p.m. my time, that's Pacific time. So it'll be for Eastern, like I'm gonna say 3 hours ahead. That's 7 o'clock for you guys. Whatever it is in between, you figure it out. But 4 p.m. Pacific, we are gonna be doing the DLC for Dark Souls. So with that said, all finished with Dark Souls. Let's get on to a little bit of good news for some people, bad news for some. STARCRAFT is getting a remastered, and why I say bad news is because Ted's just going to be hounding me to play it so goddamn much.
No. See, the difference between this and StarCraft 2 is StarCraft 2, I had
Is
to
your
hound you to
boner is
play it.
full erect when we
This
talk
one-
about StarCraft 1?
This one, you're gonna want to play it because it's so
Lovely
damn
day we're having.
for the Crow sector.
I know.
Anyway, I think you're gonna really enjoy
I
this.
see what you did there.
I think if you just, go on and try to enjoy the game, you're going to love the hell out of it. I think you really will. It's much well, I can't really say that without being subjectively wrong somewhere. But I think it's a much better crafted game than StarCraft 2 in some aspects, especially when it comes to competitive aspects. I think it's going to be a much more rewarding experience
Well,
to
I'll
watch.
tell you this, Ted. I will try it just for you because it's the first one, and it'll probably remind me a little more of the Command & Conquer days.
Yeah, it will remind you of Command & Conquer days, and that'll be a good thing to remind you of.
I do want to play Command & Conquer again, and
Yeah,
Stronghold.
Well,
Like, for sure, Stronghold Crusader 2. Because they did such a good job at Stronghold Crusader 2. It's just... What's that meme with the Italian guy just going like,
Italian
Mamma mia.
The Italian. It's a spicy meatball. Mama Giuseppe, why you not have more games like this? Mwah. So that's good that you have in there. I hope to God that it isn't as... Alright, so when I play StarCraft 2, I'm going to tell you this, Kane, or Ted. The main thing that off-puts me is that there's so many goddamn controls. So many fucking goddamn controls. It's good, but not for me, because I just want to play. When I play an RTS, I just want to play like a certain few amount of things.
Oh, I agree.
Stronghold Crusader 2 is good and all, but like even that suffers from less stuff. But it's kind of suffering from it's contradicting what I'm saying now, where too much stuff is bad. I need that sweet spot, because even when I play Stronghold 1 or Crusader 1 and 2, there's a point where you got everything, now you're just making men. And I want it to be a little bit more. I wanted it to focus a little more on the life of the game, the universe. Where I always look. Hold on, I'll let you talk in a second. I always looked when I played Stronghold. I always wanted to just look at how my guys were doing, what they're actually doing. And when I click on them, they say these neat little lines, and I want that for a lot of these different types of RTS games. So that's what I'm looking for, and I'm hoping for a little bit of what they show in StarCraft 1 in this remastered. Did they say when it's coming out?
Okay.
Or did they just announce it?
It will be coming by summer.
Summer? Okay. Yeah, so it's a summer game.
Sorry, I stuffed my fucking face full of popcorn for a second there.
That's fine. Alright then,
yeah.
Go ahead and continue, Ken.
What you want is, it's more,
StarCraft.
it's less blob versus blob, but more what's the best way to describe it? Trying to just manually see how the things, not manually, but like just overview how your kingdom is, rather than just watching. Oh, I'm gonna make these, send them over here. Make these, send them over here. Don't even watch the fight, just send them here, like that. Yeah. You're more into the whole watching a thing grow, which is something I want as well. But that's probably why I'm really big into ball extractor game, which to have a slight. No, we'll wait until the end before I do that. It's what I'm hoping for StarCraft 2, which I StarCraft remaster, is that it's just more than a neat unit version. I want more features and stuff. Hopefully they provide on that platform, but it should be a reason for me to actually play the game. I haven't played StarCraft 1.
If you haven't never played it, this is your best, probably your best experience besides playing the very original itself, which, by the way, will be free, as well as the expansion. They're going to do that, which is really nice. I'm not sure if they're going to allow multiplayer play across both games, or if they're going to separate it. Which I can understand both ways, but comes to this remaster, redoing at least a good bit of the audio. When it comes to the story, they're also going to put more animation into it, as well as new, I think, comic book styled briefings and shit, which is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but it's something like that on their website. Units look pretty fresh, but they still stay true to the old roots for the most part. There's some slight things I'm going to have to get used to, but overall I think they did a really good job on this. And if you don't like the old look, maybe this will be more of a thing to draw you in and immerse into the universe.
I still think they're using this for a release announcement for StarCraft 3. Because a lot of companies, and I told Ted about this before, at least I think it was him, a lot of companies do these remakes and everything to get people to reinvest or reintroduce in the franchise for this new game that's coming out. So I have no doubt in my mind that StarCraft 3 is coming. We might see an announcement in either Gamescom or E3 coming up in this year.
I don't think it would be StarCraft 3 in like a continuation
Well,
of
unless
StarCraft 2.
all right, well, and like an expansion of some sort, I guess, for StarCraft.
I don't even think it'd be the next StarCraft game will be StarCraft 3 in my own opinion, but I don't think it will be a continuation of StarCraft 2 current day. I think it would be like far more in the future, a different threat, different characters,
Just a different
and whatnot.
type of series in general.
Yeah,
I could see a continuation, as in like you were saying, ahead of its time. I could see a continuation of StarCraft 1 and Brood War where that left off.
Yeah.
I could see the base game, or stuff we hadn't seen before.
The reason I say that is purely because on what the ending of Legacy of the Void was like. There was a lot of, like Ted, would you say that wrapped up quite a few things, story-wise?
I guess. I mean,
like there are things that
for an ending, I had mixed feelings about it. I liked it, but
yeah, I
wish
liked
they
it.
had done it a little differently.
Yeah, that to me they had a lot of cliches which I did not like at all. But the point I'm trying to get at is that it was a ending. It's an ending. Full stop. That means the whole what the name character again?
It's probably the ending of that character
arc. Yeah, the arc. So then StarCraft 3 will be it'll be in the same universe and everything, or at least the same universe in terms of story and character and whatnot. But it would be different characters, maybe a few recurring characters.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be. It would not be.
It won't be Kerrigan and it won't be Raynor.
Yeah, Kerrigan may come in later, but it definitely won't be Raynor or anything, because Raynor would probably be dead by that time. You'll probably see some Protoss characters. Then again, I don't know the lore or how characters age and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't know much.
Cool.
But I'll be fine with a StarCraft 3 if that is the case. It's going to be she's basically saying StarCraft 3 is around the corner.
Either way, we're going to expect an announcement coming very, very soon.
We'll see.
For sure. And I think Gamescom's a little after E3, so for sure we'll see something in E3. But yeah, I'll look forward to it. We'll see how it is. I know Ted's very excited for this.
Hell yeah.
And Kane.
Why? I'm not that excited. I'm just eager to see
that.
You're more excited for what that Total Warhammer is coming.
Oh yeah, I am dope ass for that.
Why don't you go ahead and enlighten the stream for that?
So, Ted, can you double check when it's coming out? Because I can't. It's going to be in a few days or so. So just basically summing up, there's a expansion. Well,
actually, I can't do that right now because my computer's having problems.
Essentially, the new Total War Warhammer is coming out. It's a trilogy, and the next I'm frozen. The next area is in the quote-unquote New World, which will be adding in at least three brand new factions, one of which is the Lizardmen, who I can't wait to play. Hopefully the Skaven and the Dark Elves.
So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart real quick.
What does that mean exactly?
User disconnected from your channel.
Well, it means no more factions, more playstyles. Started the Lizardman is... So, on the lore front, technically Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k are in the same universe. The Lizardmen, also known as the Old Ones in the 40k universe, a faction that basically breathe life in the entire universe. Well, fun for that. And yeah, there's a lot of fucking stories. I'm not big into Warhammer Fantasy, so I don't mind a lot of inaccuracy to the lore, but I love the Old Ones. The Old Ones are amazing. They're basically fat, lazy frogs who have the power to do basically godlike powers.
So they're like the Gungans on Star Wars Episode 1. You used to think you're better than the Gungans?
oh, you mean Big Boss or whatever that guy is? Yeah, pictures though, but have the power to obliterate the world.
God, with that kind of personality? Fuck that.
Yeah, I think that, but like Palpatine's
Snobby
power.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It is really.
You might as well put to rest that, or not put to rest, like make believe that fucking. What's his name? Jar Jar is actually goddamn the Sith Lord.
He is.
Yeah, you know he is.
No,
he actually controlled the Senate and Palpatine. Yep, subtle hand gestures.
Then he wouldn't have killed Qui-Gon.
He was the right hand of fucking Palpatine. Okay.
He was the Senate. He is the Senate.
You guys are fucking stupid.
No, Palpatine's the Senate. Jar Jar's the House.
Good point. Jar Jar the president.
He represents the people, of the people, by the people, for
And the
the people.
Supreme Chancellor.
But yeah, there's going to be a...
avenge you, Annie!
Yay!
So going back to Total War Warhammer, there's going to be a bunch of... Oh, damn it, I need to write it down. There's going to be a bunch of good things. It's a new area for starters, a lot more factions. It's just going to be more fun in general. I just can't wait to be the Skaven and Elizabeth.
Okay. Well,
The other thing I want to add on is that the Endless Space 2 Riftborn update has now been through, and I can't wait to buy that game.
I'm
For
sure
anyone-
I will pretend to know what the fuck that is, but let's...
Anyone who loves 4X strategy games will love this game. It is amazing with amazing characters, amazing story. It's just amazing and gushing with beautifulness. Like, honestly,
Yeah, that's it. It's gushing.
Yeah,
Gushing.
you just
Yes.
need
Like
to
the T did in the harbor.
I know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
that's-
I'm leaving. I'm
That's
leaving.
one
Triggered.
tasty ocean.
I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered.
That's one tasty ocean, Ted.
I thought you were dumped.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving Rockitech.
Ted, I guess we brewed something inside him.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
All right. Well, with that butthurt out of the way from Kane, why don't we go ahead and go to our questions from the audience? We've got one and only one for now. That's by Red Platinum. What if they were to announce a game outside of the RTS genre, like StarCraft Ghost? LOL.
I would be very
Up?
fucking cool with that.
I'd be down for that as well. That's something
I
I
don't
want.
really know exactly. Is he talking about like as if it was like an FPS?
It was a canceled title. It was
Yeah,
supposed to be, I think, third person.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Commander Conquer type area.
Oh, so this is an actual
Bavaria.
game.
Yeah, it was a project. It looked pretty cool.
Okay.
I
So
do
tell
know
me a little
that.
bit about what this whole thing was.
So basically, you would take the role of a Terran ghost called Nova, I think. I think we've seen some
Yeah.
book/comic adaptations of her. I don't know her storyline that well, so I can't give you like the why
Yeah,
you
like,
have this.
what I knew,
Looked pretty dope.
it was meant to be a game based on the backstory of Nova and what she did before, during StarCraft 1 and going through, like, basically her point of view from StarCraft 1 all the way to the end of StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
That was my knowledge of the thing. Which,
You know what I get mostly confused with when it comes to StarCraft and Warhammer? The fact that the soldiers almost look the fucking goddamn same armor-wise. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about.
fun fact, by the way, StarCraft originally meant to be a Warhammer 40k title.
Oh, really?
Yes, but Game Boy just said, yeah, no, we decided to cancel it. So
Yeah.
I just
they're
get confused
lost.
all the time because they all look the same almost in terms of how their armor is.
because StarCraft originally was going to be a Space Marine versus Eldar versus
Basically
Tyranid.
Dawn of War,
Okay,
but better.
so the more you know, I guess.
I wouldn't say well, better because Tyranids are in there, so yes, I'll give you
Well,
that.
better because Blizzard and fucking StarCraft 1 was supposed to be a flop, but it came to be a fucking amazing success and dominated esports for a very long time. And it will, I'm pretty fucking sure, come back to dominate esports. Hands
Oh
down.
yeah.
I'm sure all those agents will appreciate Blizzard for many years to come.
While secretly cursing them for the no lives.
I know, right?
Yeah, you can make money doing that shit.
What's the matter?
Like,
You know,
fuck yeah.
Doctor, you play StarCraft instead. Ha ha.
Fucking.
It's more
look at-
celebrated, shit.
Fucking Dota 2, for example. Look at
Dota
what
2 is
you get-
fucking major and hey, all right. If you guys have not seen on Steam, fuck, Michael, what's the Dota documentary? What's it called? Okay, well,
Either
just look it up.
way, I'm
Look it up
pretty
on
sure
Steam.
that
It's a movie.
Dropped.
It's a movie on Steam or like a documentary. It shows Dota, like basically esports in general, how the Asians are trying. What
True Sight?
is it called? True
Like
Sight?
the one about TI? Or the
Yeah,
one that's
TI, the new ones. Well, my Laughing Ghost is checking out on it now, but it shows how much esports means to, like, how much of a big impact they have in countries like China or Japan or Asia, anything like
Yeah.
that, all that shit. you see, you know those dating shows where it shows all these like muscular men? Oh, free to play. It's called Free to Play. Look it up on Steam. I highly recommend it because it really shows a lot of good stuff about it and how like parents think when it comes to seeing their kid try to do professional esports for a living, because it's daunting. We all been through it. We've all had our parents go like, "Why the fuck are you playing this so goddamn much?" We're like, "Well, because it makes me happy, Bob. Let me fucking masturbate now." Jeez, bitch. But I saw this one part where this hot Asian girl is like just gushing over this nerdy-looking Asian kid, and there's like 3 buff Asian dudes on the side panel. Like she could give 2 shits about the other 3 guys. She just wanted that esports Dota player. She was like, "Oh my god,
money,
yeah, money."
Money. You know what they do? Well, not only that, like, well, you never know. Like those guys could have been rich also. They send these they send these Dota players to actual sports, not esports, but like sports, physical sports, locker rooms. These teams' locker rooms, just to cheer them up. Like say if these Chinese team was like a soccer team, they would send a Dota player in there, and it would lift their spirits up. You could see it on their faces. Like, holy shit! Why is this not a thing in America?
So the biggest reason for this is cultural difference.
Mm-hmm.
For example,
I believe that too.
In countries like Korea, China, even Japan, so how berserk, and I'm going to say the British are, not the Americans, but the British are about football, that's equivalent to how they are to freaking esports stuff like that. They go absolutely berserk. But you know how in America, in Europe and America, and all that, how people are so gushing over footballers and American footballers.
Same thing.
Same thing for them, but for esports players. So I think that's what it is. It isn't because they're really fucking attractive. Well, usually most footballers are. It's the money and the fact the famous, the footballer. Who the fuck wouldn't want to fuck David Beckham?
Like legit, I totally believe that if you put David Beckham over there where this China places that I saw in the free-to-play documentary, and you put a Dota player, they would give 2 shits about David Beckham. They go straight for the Chinese guy.
Yeah, they'd be like, who the fuck is David Beckham?
What the fuck was that?
Oh god, you did not fucking do that.
What the fuck was that?
I was trying to do Chinese, but I went into Indian. Holy shit, I'm racist.
You went full retard. No, you went full retard is what that was.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure our viewers are thinking the same thing.
Well, they love them. I mean, they can love what they want.
Not for them.
Dash vote.
Use vote. Ave Maria.
Ave Maria.
Kane is a fucking racist.
At least I know what I am.
Let's kill him and eat. Or damn it, I should have said dumped all his teeth.
Anyway.
Alright, enough about that bad singing. So that was the only question. Let's wrap that up. Do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ring City's out, by the way.
Okay. Well, we'll check that out in a little bit.
That you guys can. I'll be playing Tekken 2.
Now we're coming to the very close of our podcast, and what do we do at the very end of our podcast, you two?
Shell out.
Well, not only shout outs, but what else?
Sell out, I said sell out. We sell our souls for the
Hell nah.
We don't sell that. I mean, we technically could I could probably apply to be a Loot Crate sponsor.
Richard, you would gladly bend over and take it up your ass for an extra.
I mean, who wouldn't, man? If we could do this for a living, you fucking bet. Give me the dick. Come on. Shove it in my ass now.
I will confess I would, but then again, I would like it so.
You know why? Because we love our audience. That's why. We take the dick so they don't have to. You can quote me on that.
Oh.
But no, that's not the only thing we do, because you assholes seem to forget. Upcoming games! Woo! Let's check out our upcoming games. So, we've got March 30th, Thimbleweed Park. For PC, Xbox One, it's an adventure game. The March 28th, Dark Souls 3, The Ring City. PS4, PC, Xbox One. These actually have a score for PS4 and PC already, guys. We've got an 81 already for PS4 and PC. Both the same score. I don't know what the score was before on some of the other DLC, But you know what? I'm fine with an 81. I don't know about you guys.
Pretty solid to me.
It needs to be at 90. Fucking bullshit.
Anyway, March 28th, the same day, we've got Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 to 2.5 remix. I actually don't know what the fuck this is. Like, what exactly it is. Hey, Kingdom Hearts is life. Fuck you.
It's Kingdom Hearts. I don't give a shit.
We've got MLB The Show 17. I actually do enjoy this because you can actually do quite a bit of customization. Like, you basically do a career mode where you're like the coach or like the owner of the team. It's really fun. I used to play it a lot with Donald. I know Donald is possibly streaming that, so I'll probably put a link in there. So shout out to Donald. It's a baseball game.
Oh, okay. I don't give a shit.
But it's fun because you can jack up, like what we used to do when you got me the game. I jacked up the price. Hold on. I jacked up the price of beer by for $10 instead of $1. But I would put pretzels at $1, so they would buy $1 pretzels, but they would get thirsty as shit. So they had to buy expensive beer. It worked. It worked. Like they loved it. They're like, wow, these pretzels are so cheap. But the beer could be a little bit better. But they would buy so much more pretzels than they would beer that it didn't matter. I was making a profit either way.
The thing is, Richard, that would actually that's how things are done in real life. By the way,
sadly it is, and you see it everywhere you go.
I'm gonna be honest. If I want to do a management game, I would just play Blood Bowl.
I've never played Blood Bowl, but yeah.
Basically, think Warhammer Fantasy then mix American football.
I know Donald plays it a little bit. He's been trying to get me into that.
I actually you actually like it, to be honest. Just imagine American football, but a lot more bloody. Like you can fucking full on kill people.
Okay. Let me get through the rest because there's quite a few here. We've got March 28th, Vikings Wolves of Midgard. I don't know what that is, but it's for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. 24th of March. Oh wait, that already passed. All right, these already came back. So Mass Effect Andromeda came out. There's a lot of good stuff in it. That Mario Super.
Spoiler alert! It's trash.
It what?
Spoiler alert! It's trash.
Well, I heard from Scrub it's pretty damn good, except for the animations.
It's fucking trash. Scrub don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
There's a difference between the gameplay and just the animations being bad.
The writing is fucking trash as well.
I feel like Mass Effect is so bad that it's good.
No, everything that BioWare used to be really,
well, this was in development hell, though. This was in development hell. That's like EA really trashed on this. If you heard No. If you heard the stories behind Andromeda, there was a lot of people that were the heads of, like, say, these departments, this specific department, that actually left a lot of times. And this was just being pushed and pushed and pushed.
It doesn't change the fact that everything that BioWare was famed for basically failed as crazy.
Yeah, if you have a lot of people moving in and out, that's another person who has to know where the files are located, what they're actually fucking doing, and it takes time to do that. As a guy who went into development on some stuff, that's a fucking nightmare when you do it all the time, changing people. Especially when you have someone at the head of your department, like, trying to change to, like, all right, we don't want to do this, we want to do that. So you're taking even more time to make the changes.
But I understand, but at the same time, you expect something.
It sucks, yes, but you got to realize, like, I feel like there's nothing they could have done. I feel like they did the best thing they could for what they were dealt.
The best thing they could have done was just grab it, we just do everything for fresh.
Oh, that would have taken so much longer. And then when this kind of thing, you got to realize money, man. Money.
Oh my God, Richard, trust me, I fucking understand. I'm not one of those idiots who only think.
I don't know. You like Warhammer? Just kidding. I am the French, no?
No, Richard, I give Warhammer so much fucking shit for their prices. Like, holy fuck. They jacked their prices up so fucking much. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Well,
anyone who's into tabletop gaming will understand how fucking trash Games Workshop is for their models and whatnot. To the point, I'm just in Warhammer for the lore and nothing else.
I'd probably be the same way with Resident Evil game. That's shit, my friend. Shit. Like, I was a little critical of what's the one that came out? Umbrella Corps. But I could see it for past what it was trying to do. Well, if you think of it as another type of game, you would be fine with it.
Yeah, it basically
doing it what.
But as a if you have to sometimes.
It's not what Richard's view on Umbrella Corp is what my view was on Command & Conquer General and 0 Hour. If it wasn't, if it didn't have the title, did like Command & Conquer in it would be a great on its
and
own.
a lot of people are like, oh fuck, when they hear that title, and that sucks.
Umbrella Corps on its own is fine. That's fine. It's just not the Resident Evil game, man.
I just think of it as a different thing that came out. That's all I see it. Maybe it's just me.
I think it wasn't fully fleshed out. I think it needed more.
All right, control-wise, I think it could have used a lot more work, especially with some of the stuff.
Gonna be shit regardless.
I think it's just
tank controls are there for a reason, but I'm talking about sensitivity and all that shit.
Silent Hill.
Don't hate the player, not the game when it comes to that, my friend.
I'm not hating it. Hey, I'm enjoying.
See, Platinum got Umbrella Corps through the sale. You're Platinum, we'll play with you, man. We need more people to play with on that one, and I kind of wanted to do a series.
Ricky, but all right.
Whatever.
You're reaching.
Whatever. Right. I'm not reaching for shit. Anyway, I'm continuing off. Let's go a little past because there's a few more games. Mario Sports Superstar came out for the 3DS. Out of the Park Baseball 18 for PC. Toukiden, whatever the fuck you say it. 2 came out. Thank you. PS4, PC, and Vita. Danganronpa 1-2 Reload. That's for PS4. That's coming with a score of 83 so far. Stick Shards of Darkness came out. I know you were playing that with Shock.
Yep,
PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's a lot lower score than by 1 point for PC and Xbox One than PS4. That's interesting. We've got Atelier Ferris, Lego Worlds, Nier Automata, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So if you guys played any of those games, let us know how those games have been, and if you don't feel like you agreed with the reviews. It's kind of sucks that Zelda Breath of the Wild's at a 97. I know some people actually just...
How does that suck?
No. I you know that joke I was making earlier when I was talking about, it's not the right score, I was literally poking fun at fucking retarded people about that.
There's so many people that are doing like, but the reason I say this is because there's people that are just bringing it down just to bring it down. For no fucking reason.
There are people who are doing that, but there are also people who legitimately had issues with it. For example, Jim Sterling and someone else. And you know what happened? All the fucking fanboys completely
I don't agree with their reaction either.
So much fucking long. It's like, people don't like games and whatnot. But there are issues with Breath of the Wild that I've seen already.
I don't think it's good that a fucking one score out of like a million fucking hundreds would bring it down to 1%. I think that's kind of stupid.
Well, I will say this, it's not unique to just the gaming industry alone. We've seen this done in also our politics.
Well,
For instance, George Washington.
It just hits more close to home.
Have unanimous vote.
It just hits more close to home for us, though. Well, that's because it was also new when it came to him.
Nah, fuck.
Oh, shut up.
They need to do away with this.
It's a new system. They were like, let's just go with the guy that helped us with the war. Are you gonna tell me that he wasn't the only person?
The scoring system currently is so archaic and pointless.
I agree. Like, the point systems are stupid. That's why when I do the reviews on this channel for Rockitech, I try to do a little more based on how the game plays, how everything goes, and I stay away from the scores. I go with the recommendation more than less.
The problem with scoring is that everybody is so fucking different. I mean, the biggest example, a game that is my 7 out of 10 could easily be a 3 out of 10 for you, Richard.
Like your Warhammer games.
Yeah, Total War Warhammer. That game is an 8 out of 10 for me. There's some issues with it. But for you, Richard, since you don't play Total War games, it's probably like a 2 out of 10. Because it's too much waiting around things rather than actually doing things. Not enough RTS. Too much turn-based.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I think this is going on a little longer. It's time to wrap up, boys. Let's go with, since that was what games have come out, or will be coming out this week, let's go with what's coming out next week. Week of April 3rd to the 9th. Woo! We've got Lego City Undercover, April 4th. I know Lego people like those Lego games. They really do. This is coming for...
Lego games. Lego games are fucking fun as hell.
They are. The Star Wars one was fun.
I played Lego Star Wars. I played Lego Star Wars thinking, you know what, this is a childish game. I'll probably just enjoy it for an hour. No, I full on fucking enjoyed every moment of it.
Yeah.
Like, it was good. So this one is going to be for all consoles, and it's so weird to see NS now, because I keep remembering, like, what the fuck is NS? And then I remembered Nintendo Switch. So it's good to see that console's getting a lot more games. And it's doing a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Just because of the whole aspect of the handheld. being a little less. But it's doing actually a lot better. As long as it has the titles to dish out, then I think this is actually doing very well for Nintendo. Push. It's a good push. I hope to play Breath of the Wild one day, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever get to do it or not, though.
Well, we'll see. Maybe you can live stream it for us, Ted. You know, when you get out of the
boonies. Dope if I have a good internet. Yeah, I'll come up one day to, California.
Make your own
internet.
Thing. Make your own thing. So, in April 4th, we've got Persona 5 for the PS4. If you ever played this kind of RPG, that's the thing for you. And for the week after that, we've got, oh god, Yooka-Laylee? I don't know what that is. April 11th. PS4, PC, Xbox One.
That's going to be interesting because of the fucking backlash that's happened.
Yeah, it looks like
it's a Banjo-Yakuza game. It's a Banjo-Yakuza game. It's by the open who did Banjo-Yakuza, but they basically did their own version. But the left arm. But what happened recently is fucking hilarious. Essentially, just long story short, JonTron had some very different views. He was actually a voice in Yooka-Laylee.
Oh god.
Yooka-Laylee said, you know what, just because of his personal view, they dropped him and then claimed that we are diverse of all forms and blah blah blah, basically being hypocrites. And basically thousands.
You hate to see a guy, it's funny as that, like, just get bashed on just because of what he said, but, you know, it sucks, like, what you say can't matter.
Like, it's understandable why they dropped him. The shit he said was misinformed and borderline, if not completely full-blown racism.
With me, I like to try. It's hard, but I try to keep away personal views from what someone makes, because someone can make something really good, like say this director I like. He'll make a really good movie, but let's say he's a fucking Nazi. Well, I try to separate that a lot. It's really good analogy that I'll have to make. Like, you had to separate sometimes someone's personal views, unless you really don't want to support them, from a creative project. Because when it comes to a project, I really feel like you got to just judge that for itself.
The only problem I have with the Yooka-Laylee thing is that they made their game, it was all fine and whatnot, and then they made it political. The moment
well, if it does that kind of thing, then yeah,
like,
that's
what they did. They did with JonTron basically made the game a political statement. To the point, it's like, yeah, you're right now, or hypocritical, and guess what happened? So many people are asking for a refund, and this is the hilarious thing. The people behind Yooka-Laylee basically said, no, we're not giving you refunds.
Well, you gotta remember, those people that probably did the refund are probably on JonTron's side. Because not everybody's like...
Actually, no. There's actually people who kickstarted the game before JonTron got added. Because JonTron only got added, like, in the last few months. Because they found out he donated $2 million to the game to get it made.
Donated $2 million?
Yeah, he basically...
How much money the fuck does he make?
Well,
he makes a lot.
Of the more famous YouTubers, so yeah, he makes money.
He's one of the most famous YouTubers. He makes a lot of money.
I'm not sure what his ranking is, but it doesn't matter. As long as he's a household name, he's gonna make some money.
Yeah, I mean...
One day Rockitech shall ascend to such greatness.
Hey guys, I have this Patreon set up if you want to help me gas up my Lambo.
I think it was $2 million. I don't know how much he gave. He gave a lot of money, though.
Well,
he basically, the lady asked him, like, hey, do you want to be a voice for one of our characters? He said, yeah, sure, whatever. And then, like last week, I think they kicked him out because of his personal views. The only thing that bugs me about this situation was their response. We are diverse in many forms of way. To me, this is sound. Oh, we are diverse as long as you support our views. If not, fuck off.
Right. All right. Well, let's wrap that up. Yeah. Anyway, we heard the good. We heard the bad. We hope you enjoyed this podcast. I'd like to thank all of you in the audience. Yes, StarCraft. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us in this episode number 5 of the Rocket Lounge podcast. I'd like to thank my crew members here, Lord Von Kane.
Your evening.
And Vomited First Mate.
Yeah.
Going.
And this is your captain speaking, Richie221. We'll be seeing you probably a little later on. I'm probably going to be doing some drunk live streaming because I got a bottle of Jaeger, and I know you boys and girls love to do that. We're going to see how shots work with this game. So, as said before, I'd like to thank you for joining this episode. And we will see you guys again. Say goodbye, everybody.
Sayonara.
Have a good one, y'all.
Yeah, so...
Goodbye. Tits!
Bye.